Hello there. I'm now going to read two poems for Remembrance Sunday. The first one, called The Poppy, was written for the chaplaincy at HMP Highpoint. It's a very simple poem, requires no explanation at all, and it was read to various congregations of different denominations and posted on the wall so people could read it. So it's a one-pager. The Poppy. Look on the poppy, red and black, remembrance of those that never came back from far-flung fields in Flanders and France, and the wounded and weary chosen by chance. The red reminds us of the blood that spills in foreign valleys and on distant hills whenever men are called to fight for king or country, wrong or right. The black reminds us of the mud on which the shells and rockets thud, and the grey and gruesome graves that hold the bodies of those too brave or bold. The petals around the centre spread remind us of leaders and the lead, together trained by brotherhood bound, dispersed a target for a sniper's round. Think of those men that for us give their lives so young that we might live in prosperous peace within these shores, far from fear of foreign wars. Thank you. That's the first one. As I say, very simple, with, I suppose, a normal Remembrance Day message. I hope so anyway. Hopefully it didn't glorify war, because the next poem is a little bit more serious, and it's called One Day of Peace, and really tries to make us think about what we do when we talk glibly about soldiers that have died or have been wounded or went to war years and years ago. War, for me, as I've just read from a veteran in the newspaper, is that the war is stupid. It's basically authorized murder. Now, not that I'm a pacifist, but obviously some people who've been to war have become so. But I do think we should really be careful that whatever we do not glorify war. One day of peace. Let there be one day in every year when we choose to deny the glory of war, when we denounce the hatred, the horror, the fear that warmongers will always choose to ignore, when we admit that true heroes are rare, that skivers who survive show some sanity, when we praise the thoughtful, the kind and fair, and let modesty be master of victor's vanity. This day, no uniformed soldier will stand or march, will salute no monarch by artillery gun, no trumpet triumph through ancient arch, nor watchman wilting in a wintry sun. We'll quietly reflect on mothers that suffer when one nation decides that another should die. For their struggle for survival is so much tougher than drill sergeants forcing raw recruits to cry. On this day, we'll admire the willing but weak, the nameless, the homeless, dispossessed or frail, those souls who for simple subsistence seek, even outcast, dwelling beyond the pale. Unable or unwilling to join any army, the ones some refer to as feeble-minded, the maimed, lamed and blamed, the so-called barmaid, bumblers may be by brilliance blinded. Those for whom poems will never be read, for who may see no value in vainglorious verse, far flung the few that will honour them dead, but praise be to them for better or worse. Unto those that lack any achievement, without pompous, pathetic, puritanical pride, without joy in some unknown soldier's bereavement, praise be to the hedonist, just along for the ride. Yes, this will be the greatest of days. No celebrities will monopolize the television. No general officer earning obsequious praise. No debate about military indecision. No noise of raucous royal regalia. Peace will be declared despite parliamentary pollution. Absent all military paraphernalia, on this day, peace will be seen as the only solution. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.